'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the Bay, not a pundit was certain, Oakland or L.A. Steph Curry is your new Sports Illustrated cover boy, and before you recoil in horror, fretting over the SI curse, consider Michael Jordan. 49 cover appearances, and his career turned out okay. Someone at the NFL is either clairvoyant or careless. A post this week on the league's Facebook page promoted a contest giving away 2 club-level seats to, quote, watch the Patriots and the Vikings battle it out for the coveted Super Bowl title. Whoops. You talked about it 6 months ago, and it's like, yeah, 73 wins. And then you realize how hard that is. And here we are.
Here we are.
One night to history. The Dubs can do it tonight, but let's not forget what they had to do just to make this possible.
Is there any team in the NBA that can beat the Warriors 4 out of 7 games?
That can? Yeah, I mean, the Spurs could. That will? I don't think so. I mean, look, the Warriors are the best team in the NBA, but the best team doesn't always win every series. Yeah. The history doesn't necessarily dictate what's going to happen on Saturday, but the fact remains the last time UCLA beat Stanford was the Bush administration, right? Not 9 straight wins.
You had to bring that
Stanford has beaten UCLA, which is an unbelievable streak.
That's home and away and everything.
Everything.
Be good to her. Sleep with her tightly. Hold her closely. It should be good to you.
You want me to leave you two alone? Because I can, you know.
Yeah, it's getting a little hot in here, man.
Tell you what. These fans inside the yard were actually chanting sweep in the 6th inning tonight. Maybe a little premature, but a big win in the opener. So the fireworks in this game started with the very first A's batter, and now we can officially rename O.co Co.co. Because Coco's got 8 home runs this year, but this was the first one in Oakland. It's not uncommon for ducks to fly south, but this is kind of ridiculous. The head of the Oregon Duck mascot apparently plummeted to earth from a plane during a skydiving mishap. Seriously, the good news is, if there's such a thing as good news pertaining to a mascot head skydiving story, the duck head was later recovered in one piece, although I'm assuming a mangled piece. We cannot confirm rumors that when passerbys below saw it coming down, they yelled, "Duck!" It was funny at 6. The horizon looks bright in Santa Clara. Look closely, you can see the 49ers' new stadium, set for action in 2014. Just beyond that, you can almost make out the Lombardi Trophy. Yeah, a Super Bowl in Santa Clara, likely by 2017. Yeah, guys, I considered doing this portion of the program with a British accent, then I decided there would be absolutely no winners in that scenario, so we're just going to play it straight up. But you know, the best advice I got when I went to London for the first time, look right instead of left when you step off a curb, because traffic, a little backward over there.
You still got the headphones?
Yep, I'm done.
Tuning us out. We'll try to get the headphones off at 10:30.
Huh? The Warriors continue to have their way with the rest of the NBA. It's almost not even sporting at this point, the way this team simply bulldozes any opponent that dares inhabit its path. And here is the Havemeyer Trophy that will go to the winner of this tournament. Had to put the white gloves on to show it off. And whoever does hoist this thing is going to have to earn it. They will have to win on Thursday, on Friday, on Saturday, and then a marathon 36-hole final on Sunday. The big picture, the A's going for an unlikely sweep here at the Coliseum. It would be the first ever regular season sweep of this Bay Bridge series. But the subtext, Madison Bumgarner pitching and hitting for the Giants. No way to know exactly how they will come out tomorrow. I can, however, put to bed the rumors that they will install custom hoops for the Cavs to shoot at tomorrow night to try and level the playing field and give them a puncher's chance in this series, guys.
Yeah, that's my kind of hoop there.
I know who it's going to be tonight, but I'm sworn to secrecy, can't tell you. Regardless, this place is electric. Frank, you know this. Every playoff game. It is awesome inside this arena. It'll be as loud as ever tonight. I'm looking forward to it. Mark, I'm not sure I can take 6 more games of this. I'm exhausted just having lived through this one. Game 1 certainly lived up to the hype, didn't it? The Warriors win an overtime thriller here at Oracle Arena. LeBron goes for 44, but as you mentioned, the Dubs really put the clamps on him down the stretch. To review, the Memphis head coach is not a household name. The franchise should probably change its nickname to something more Tennessee appropriate, and there are some Warrior fans who have a hard time carrying a tune, but hey, it's all in good fun. In Memphis, Scott Reiss, KTVU, Fox 2 News. If this is Giants-Dodgers in April, I can't wait to see September. So it's the beauty of baseball, right? On any given day, you might see something you have never seen before. This was one of those days. Giants-Dodgers, AT&T meet Ross Stripling, making his Major League debut, getting some help from his buddies. Matt Duffy, the liner, Yasiel Puig going down and making a tremendous catch. Stripling appreciates that, but he was dialed in. Struck out 4, took a no-hitter into the 8th inning, had a 2-0 lead. Now, the only player ever to throw a no-no in his first Major League start, Bumpus Jones, in 1892. So, 1 out in the 8th, he walks Angel Pagan, and at 100 pitches, Dave Roberts says, "All right, kid, nice job. You haven't given up a hit, but you're gone." Wouldn't you know it, they bring in Chris Hatcher, and the very first batter he faces, Trevor Brown, 2-run shot to tie the game. That after you yank a guy with a no-hitter after 7 1/3. Oh, but it gets weirder. The Dodgers unravel. Brown gets his curtain call. Hatcher then throws a borderline pitch to Denard Span. Doesn't get the strike call, issued a warning for his outburst, and then Roberts comes out, he gets tossed. So everything falling apart. Meanwhile, they play on deep into the rainy San Francisco night. 2-2 in the 10th, and Brandon Crawford, second career walk-off. Almost 2 years to the day after his first in April of 14. Giants win 3-2 in 10 innings. And then there's this story, Trevor Story, Rockies rookie shortstop. He had 4 homers in his first 3 Major League games. Nobody had ever done that. So today against the Padres, that's his 5th homer in 4 games. This baseball thing's easy, right? Oh, but wait, in the 9th inning? No. He did it again. 6 home runs in 4 games.
Wow.
He's on pace for 243 this season. Hashtag never-ending story. Padres win 13-6. Now, the Chiefs didn't exactly finish with a flurry, losing 3 of their last 6 regular season games, but that's in the past. They have home field advantage in the AFC, and they used it today against the Colts. A snowy day at Arrowhead Stadium. Fans get a little feisty. They're throwing snowballs on the field. That's not cool, and Andy Reid actually tells them as much. Think! They're going to penalize us. The Chiefs going to work. Kareem who? Damian Williams. Forget about that guy. How about me? 25 carries, 129 yards. Touchdown there makes it 7-0. Still in the first, Tyreek Hill. You just use him in so many different ways. End around, 36 yards, and how nice it must be to just be faster than everybody else on the field. It is 14-0 KC. Second quarter, 17-0. Dustin Colquitt's punt blocked by Najee Good. Zach Pascal scores. All right, so it's 17-7. Maybe that's the spark that Indy needed. The Chiefs, though, would come right back. Patrick Mahomes, right side, gonna keep it, 4 yards, dives, scores, touchdown, another look. Yep, hit the pylon, that's good. Dad loving it. It is 24-7, just before halftime. This sums it up for Indy. Adam Vinatieri, 46 years old, doink. 23 yards away, hits the upright. Charles Woodson's like, now he misses in the snow. Oh yeah, it's all about the tuck rule game. Fourth quarter, Andrew Luck finally gets it going. 29 yards to T.Y. Hilton. Extra point, no good. Vinatieri missed that. 24-13. Luck, 19 of 36 for 203 yards, but this was all KC. Darrell Williams, the other Williams. Terrific effort. Crossed the goal line, 6 yards and in. The Chiefs win 31-13. Their first victory over. Expect the unexpected. A lesson most of us don't learn until adulthood. Ty Whistler learned it at age 10.
He actually got kicked in the head playing soccer. He was a goalie, got kicked in the head, and he started having concussion-like symptoms. So we put him into the ambulance, got him to the hospital, and then they found the tumor. So a kick in the head saved his life.
Next day we were told 2 days later you need to be in Oakland for brain surgery. So it happened so fast.
The diagnosis? Medulloblastoma, an extremely rare form of brain cancer. The treatment? An aggressive clinical trial offered at Stanford's Lucille Packard Children's Hospital.
It's rough and it's scary, really scary.
He got so tired with the chemo and the radiation, he didn't feel well with all the meds he was on.
I'm a very active kid. It was hard not exercising because all I wanted to do was, Mom, can I get out of the hospital bed? Nope. All right, I'll wait till tomorrow.
It's the worst thing possible you could ever imagine, is watching your child suffer.
Seeing a little guy fighting for his life, very hard, but we gotta stay strong in front of him. Some days are really good, some days are very tough on him. Never a bad day, just a tough day.
It was on one of those tough days last winter. Ty had another run-in with the unexpected, but this time in a good way, a very good way.
On this random day in the hospital, these 4 dudes just came in and they just gave me this ball with all these autographs on it. And I said, "What are you guys?" And they said, "Oh, we're the Stanford basketball team."
The players came and they all just sat like right next to him, and just, it's been like love at first sight. I mean, Ty was just oodled, slept with the ball every night. He just sat there and snuggled with the ball. He'd get mad at the nurses, he'd want to get an IV, and he'd be like hanging on to the ball.
It was like right then we knew there was going to be a relationship.
That relationship has evolved into something truly remarkable. Every time Ty comes into town for medical treatment, he gets the royal treatment from the Stanford players.
He goes to practice, he goes to his chemo, he goes to the team dinners, then he goes get his radiation. He gets his labs, and he brings the team with him to get his labs.
They are very inspiring. It's unbelievable hanging out with these guys because they are huge giants. Whoa! And I'm little.
He's fun-loving. You know, he's always joking around, always cracking jokes, always teasing us.
Oh, Blake!
It always makes it more fun. I mean, whether it's playing one-on-one with him after practice or having a Nerf war, it lightens the mood, and it's a much better environment when he's out there.
We are so grateful, and it's so amazing. They don't even realize, I don't think, how powerful the healing aspect has been for Ty, and letting him believe in himself and stand back up again and fight.
The fight is ongoing. Lab tests every 3 months determine the status of Ty's tumor, most of which was extracted last year. It's a recurring hold-your-breath sort of experience for the Whistler family. At his most recent appointment, outstanding news.
This is October. This is yesterday.
Sure enough, a couple of surprise visitors stopped by to share in the moment.
Oh, my man. How are you doing? Good to see you. What up?
This guy is much smaller and less bright. Awesome.
Exciting time.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Good job. This is a long, long process. Yeah.
Here you go, Ty.
It's incredible. It almost brought tears, you know, our eyes this morning. Give me a hug, man. It's great to see someone that's dear to our heart like him have such great news.
It was so special, and it just shows how great of people they are that they'll allow people like me and Dorian to come into their lives and try to help them out. But I think really they're helping us out more than we're helping them.
But the surprises didn't stop there.
For you, Ty, we want to honor you with being our honorary captain tomorrow.
So attack on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Well, this is a pretty special day here in Stein Maples. We want to introduce you to a young man, 11-year-old Ty Whistler, who is fighting cancer.
And the team has basically adopted him. He's become a member of this Cardinal basketball family and community.
Stanford's 35-point win on that day was its biggest in Pac-12 play in 16 years. Apparently, a little inspiration goes a long way.
Go, boys!
We have the pieces in here to really do something special. Stick together, stick with the plan. You got anything? Fun stuff? Great game.
For the Whistler family, the unexpected is now routine. For the Stanford basketball family, in a season that would typically be defined by wins and losses, the most important result is a tie.
He's in our hearts in every game and every practice. You know, every day we take the court, you know, he's always in our thoughts.
He gets it. He gets it. It's, yeah, he understands it, and he's so grateful for each day.
There's still some stuff going on, but it's still very positive news. We're always looking, it's going to be good news. No matter what happens, it's going to be good news.
Everyone's like, gosh, you're so positive. I'm like, well, I'm not going to say, wow, you know, today he got sick 10 times and could barely stand up. No, today he actually woke up and got to take a bath. You know, it's a good day. You have to focus on that stuff. If you sit and, I don't know, dwell on all the other stuff and the stuff that's going on in the world, it doesn't matter. Grateful for today.
You just keep fighting.
At Stanford, Scott Reiss, KTVU, Fox 2 News.